All right, welcome everyone to Skinny Dipping with Essential Oils, Ameo Essential Oils. Some of you might be wondering what skinny dipping is, and it's not the normal version of skinny dipping. It's a dip that you take in your bath, and it helps make you skinny. This is a blend, or a recipe of certain essential oils mixed with Epsom salts. And what it does is it detoxes your body to help your fat cells release the fat that it's holding on to, the stored fat, and tighten and tone your skin. We've had some people on the team with some amazing results. I'm going to share their pictures and their testimonies with you, and I've asked for their permission for the stories that I'm going to share. I'm going to talk a little bit about the oils that come in the Slim and Tranquil package and other uses that you can use them for in your home. I'm not going to get too much into that because I cover most of that in Essential Oils 101. So I really don't want to repeat myself, but I will be doing another Essential Oils 101 webinar next week that you can always jump into if you want some more information. So I'm going to hit screen share. This part always gets me messed up. I'm going to mute my phone. All right. So a bit about me. I have been using essential oils for a couple of years. Again, I tell you more of my story in Essential Oils 101. But really briefly, I got started because my son got sick, and I was really skeptical about how they would work, and I thought that they were just potions that smelled nice in your home. I didn't really understand the full medicinal benefits of essential oils, and what happened was that somebody lent me some oils to help my son with his cold, and I quickly fell in love. I started to do my own research and found ways that I could use oils to reduce the toxins in my home and replace products like chemical products with natural products that can benefit me and my family. So I have I make my own hand soaps and cleaners. I add essential oils to my my laundry. We use it for colds and flus. We rarely use Tylenol in this house. It's an extreme measure when we do. And I also use them for flavoring in food, all sorts of things. So this is one of my new favorite ways to use essential oils. Because, well, you feel amazing, you have a relaxing, glorious bath, and it helps you shed inches, weight, and chemicals out of your skin. All right, this is Carly. She's a member of our team. She is a busy mom of 3. She doesn't have a lot of time to work out, and a few months ago she got started on the Moringa weight management system and found that she wanted to kind of kick it up a notch. She did a total of 3 baths, and it helped her go down an extra 4 sizes in her clothing. Overall, she's down 5 sizes and 40 pounds in 6 months, and she really says that it relieved her dry, itchy skin as well. So she's very happy. As you can see, that's an amazing improvement, and she feels like $1,000,000. So what we're talking about today is detoxing. And detoxing, it's really actually an ancient remedy. It's been happening since like the Romans. They had baths, community baths, and even at spas and places like that, you'll do mineral baths just to release toxins out of your body. We are constantly coming in contact with chemicals, toxins, all sorts of pesticides, hormones, all those things that our body really doesn't need, but it's a part of our life. No matter how much you eat healthy or clean or organic, you're still going to come across these things in your day-to-day life. And detoxing is not about starving yourself or depriving yourself of anything. It's about cleansing your body. We do use Epsom salts in the baths, and Epsom salts help open your pores, and all the good stuff can go in and it releases the bad stuff. So as you can see here, it gets rid of waste and toxic buildup, helps you lose weight in inches, builds your immune system and helps clean out your organs. It improves your hair, skin, and nails. There's lots of long-term benefits, including anti-aging, which is always a bonus. And I know I really felt this one. I was really encouraged to make other healthy choices. It also improves your mental clarity, your mood, lowers your stress. It's really, really good for helping you sleep too. I always suggest doing the baths at night. You'll have a great, great sleep. The first couple times you might feel some side effects of detoxing, where you might get a little bit of a headache, but that's just because your body is releasing that. So I always suggest going to bed and kind of sleeping it off, and you'll feel good in the morning. So I am talking today about using Ameo essential oils. Now, in my Essential Oils 101 class, there is a lot of evidence and research that I talk about as to why our brand of oils work so well, and why they're called clinical grade, and all the tests that we run on them, and that they're cell permeable. So it really is great to listen in on that as well. But just to let you know that I'm not saying that you can just go to the health food store and buy any essential oil and have the same benefits. These are clinical grade oils that I'm talking about here. So I'm going to go through the oils that come in the package and the oils that go into the actual bath. Now, grapefruit is number one for weight loss in the essential oil world. It is an amazing antioxidant. It's actually known to turn stored fat into energy. It helps you to curb your appetites and your cravings. You can just drink this in your water all day long. You can apply it topically. A lot of citrus oils will have a photosensitivity, but grapefruit actually doesn't, so you could still go in the sun and it wouldn't affect your skin. It tastes great. It's great for energy, and it actually supports to boost and stimulate your lymphatic system, which helps with more weight loss. You could also use it as an air freshener, as a cleaner. You could just apply it topically, drink it in water, drink it in your tea. Peppermint. Peppermint is one of the top 3 oils that I always suggest everyone needs to have. It, just like it says here, stimulates your liver, gallbladder, and pancreas. It is amazing for digestion, great for anybody who has nausea. But obviously in the detoxing process, we want to boost your digestive system so that you're getting more benefits from the food that you're eating. You're absorbing more nutrients, and you can process your food faster and get rid of anything that's kind of stuck in there. A little tip, and I like to do this actually, is 3 to 4 drops of peppermint, lemon, and grapefruit. You can put this in a little shot of water and just chug it back. You could add it to one of the veggie caps. We have clear veggie caps in the back office that are empty, and so you could just add it in there and then swallow it like a vitamin. But if you take that 2 times a day, that will promote weight loss. It will boost your metabolism and help you not crave sugars and stuff like that. Again, other uses, you could use this at home for a headache, just simply apply it into your hairline, I always suggest, on your temples and the back of your neck. It's also great for fevers. I have got a little one that's had a low-grade fever for the last few days, and instead of pumping her full of Tylenol, I've been putting peppermint on her feet and the spine of her neck because it's a natural, it will cool your body. When you put it on, you'll be able to tell. If you're going on a long trip, you could always rub a little bit of peppermint on your feet to help with the road sickness or motion sickness. Overall, it's just a fabulous oil to have. Lemon. Lemon's a beauty. It actually restores the pH level in your body. And a lot of people get confused by this because it's such an acidic fruit. But when it's in your body, it alkalines, so it balances your pH. It's full of vitamin C, so it will boost your immune system. It, again, helps support digestion. And you'll notice a lot of these help with digestion, and that's really part of the detoxing process, is to get the digestive system moving quicker. You can use it for a fruit and veggie wash. So when you come home from grocery shopping, fill your sink full of cold water, a cup of vinegar, a couple drops of lemon, and it will take all the toxins, all the waxes and pesticides off your fruit and leave you with clean, fresh fruit. And it even lasts longer, I find, too. Again, really good for a decongestant. It breaks up mucus on your chest. So if you are feeling like you're getting a cold coming on, a little bit of lemon, and I always say lemon and frankincense works great. So again, it's really good to have one of these baths if you're not feeling good. And one of my favorite things to do with the lemon is I wake up in the morning and I have a warm cup or a hot cup of water with a little bit of honey, a drop of lemon, and a drop of peppermint. You can drink that all day long, and it just helps to curb your cravings. It helps to boost your metabolism, and it's good for your digestion. Lavender. Lavender is another one that everybody needs to have. There's so many great uses for it. The reason that it's in the bath is, the number one reason is because it's really, really good for sleep. And part of losing weight and part of having a healthy body means getting a really good deep sleep. So that's one of the main reasons. It's also really good for healing your skin and balancing your blood pressure, amazingly enough. You can also use it for cuts, bruises, scrapes. It's pretty much the number one oil that you want to use in your first aid kit. You can add it to your laundry. You can use it as a natural deodorant. You can use it on bug bites, anything like that. Trim and Tone. Trim and Tone is our slimming blend. It's quite interesting because when I first tried it, I thought that it was I thought citrus, mint, and black pepper, like that's bizarre. But when you taste it, it's actually delicious. And if anybody on here drinks Smart Mix or Super Mix, adding a drop to your drink is delicious. So this is the kind of main one where they've put all the top fat burning oils together. And you could drink this all day long in your water if you wanted. You could apply it topically because it does tighten and tone skin. So you could put it on troubled areas. You could also inhale it if you're feeling like a craving coming on. You could just put a drop in your hand and just take a deep breath. You could put a drop under your tongue, hold it there for a second, and the cravings will be gone. It's really uplifting and energizing. And like I said before, it does reduce the appearance of cellulite. So again, it's just an interesting little combo of oils, but delicious as well. Frankincense. Frankincense is my favorite oil. I really encourage you to do your own research on frankincense. It's so, so incredible. It's amazing for your skin, like amazing. It will take away age spots, fine lines, wrinkles, sun damage. It will help with your stretch marks. It will help hydrate your skin. It's very, very soothing, so it will help reduce anxiety or any nerves. And it's also very good for respiratory issues, eczema, because it is so hydrating and it repairs your skin so quickly. As well as in the beginning of the webinar, we talked about it was good for migraines. So you could just put a drop on your thumb and apply it to the roof of your mouth. I personally don't suffer from migraines, but I've had people who are using it for that, and they swear by it. So again, this one's in your bath because of the skin quality. It's also, again, very soothing, good for sleeping, but the wonders that it does on your skin is just amazing. And if you follow me on Facebook, I'll post some pictures of our some before and after pictures that I have. I haven't put all of them in here, so I'll post some before and after pictures of people just using frankincense on stretch marks or just to tighten and tone skin. And while I'm talking about it, my Facebook page is Health Rev Oil-lution. And if you have trouble finding it, ask the person that invited you here. And I post a lot of tips and tricks, so you can follow me on there. I post articles about essential oils, stuff that Ameo has posted, third-party things that I find, videos when I'm starting to learn about a new oil. So that's Health Rev Oil-lution. And again, you can always join one of my Essential Oil 101 classes. Cell therapy. This one's kind of cool. Again, it's a blend made by Ameo. And for those of you who know about Dr. Plant, okay, a lot of you don't, so I'll just tell you really quickly. Dr. Plant, and yes, that's his real name, he is the doctor, formulator, scientist that is the one that formulates all of our products. And he did the largest essential oil study and took all of the data from the oils and figured out that these oils together created something called a super carrier. And what that does is it takes the oils further into the body. So where they really need to go at the deepest level, the deepest cellular level, this oil is the one, it's like the driver. It drives all the other oils on the bus to where they need to go. So it increases the bioavailability of other essential oils. And you also get some great benefits. Ginger is amazing for digestion. You might have heard, if you've ever have an upset tummy, have some ginger tea. Again, there's lavender in there. Ylang ylang is great for mood lifting, awesome for helping with depression. Balsam fir is fabulous for sorry, it just slipped my mind, but bruises, inflammation, anything like that. And I paired these together because they are quite similar, but tangerine and orange, awesome oils. They're fabulous to add to any of your food. You can add them to salad dressings. You could mix tangerine with some yogurt and make like a little fruit dip. But also they're really, really good for detoxifying and cleansing your body, actually removing excess fluid, which is kind of cool. Great for anxiety. Citrus oils are very uplifting. And supporting glutathione production. You can also use orange oil for teeth whitening, and all studies have also shown that it actually kills E. coli. So you could put a little bit in a spray bottle with some water and spray down your cutting board when you're done chopping meat or something, and it will just kill all the bacteria on there. Does anybody have any questions so far? I don't see anything popping up. All right, so these are a couple before and after pictures. The lady on the left is a business partner of ours, and she lives over in Vancouver. And she's pretty funny and outgoing and not shy, clearly. So she actually decided that she was just going to test the bath. She didn't want to do any of the other weight management system. So this is just after 4 baths. And she even said she didn't stop any of her eating habits. She kept drinking beer, whatever she wanted. This is just strictly from having the baths. So that's a pretty awesome result. And yeah, Nathan says unreal. And the girl on the right, you can see that she's obviously trying to get into the dress and it won't do up. And after just 3 baths, she's gone from not being able to do it up, zipping it up all the way, and having extra room. So those are pretty amazing, and that's kind of what inspired me to get started on the baths and to learning more about why they work and how they work. All right, so you're probably all wondering, how do we do this? Well, you take 1 cup of Epsom salts and you mix in the 7 drops of frankincense, grapefruit, peppermint, lavender, trim and tone, and 4 of orange and tangerine, 3 drops of cell therapy. I always put mine in a mason jar. It looks cute and it's really easy to shake it up. And you can, adding coconut oil is an option. You don't have to, but fractionated coconut oil is a coconut oil that stays liquid at room temperature. It's more for diluting the oils. Now, I would never, ever, ever suggest to add all these oils into a bath without Epsom salts or coconut oil, because what happens is they just sit on the top of the water. So you need the Epsom salts and the coconut oil to disperse them into the water, because it is a lot of oil, and they are very strong and very powerful. And if they're just sitting on one area of your skin, they could cause an irritation. So again, really, really important to use Epsom salts. Super cheap. You can buy them at the health food store, the drugstore, grocery store, wherever. And then usually when I'm in the bath, I'll drink a hydrate. So any of you that have hydrate already at home, it's from our Ripsticks line, and it's a natural sort of Gatorade. So it's really good at replacing electrolytes in your body, because you will get thirsty. It's really important that the bath be nice and hot so that you sweat and your pores are open. I also suggest to have your mixture. I always have it in my jar, and I put the hot water in the tub, and I get into the tub, and then I put the oils in after I've been in the tub for a few minutes, because my pores are all open and ready for it. So then I drink my hydrate when I'm in the bath, read a book, wait there 20-30 minutes, as long as I can possibly stand in the heat, and try and enjoy the time that I'm there. And then when you get out, you just simply mix up the frankincense, lavender, trim and tone, tangerine with more fractionated coconut oil. Now, let's say you don't have fractionated coconut oil, you can order it from us. Also, if you had to, you could just use the regular solid coconut oil and just let it melt down in your hand a little bit and mix all the oils in there. And then you can apply that topically to any areas that are troublesome, or just everywhere if you want to. And then you get out and you drink premium tea. So premium tea is, we always say that the tea is the key to losing weight. So this tea is a herbal tea, and it will cleanse your blood, your kidneys, your colon, your liver. And in the morning, you'll wake up and you'll have a moving experience. So you really want to make sure that your first time using the tea, you only steep it 1 to 2 minutes. And then you could always keep the tea bag and use it a second night. You could steep it a little bit longer the second night, but kind of get a gauge and see how it works for you. Usually 2 to 5 minutes is the average for most people. Some people leave it in there 20 minutes. Some people dip it in and out in a minute and it's done. So play around with it, see what works for you. And adding the drop of peppermint and lemon in there, just like I said before, is that they're both really, really good for digestion. So, and it makes it taste really good too. And again, just like I said before, skinny dip in the evenings for best results. And, what was I going to say before that? Oh, before you get in the dip for the first time, take a picture, right? So you can see the results. I have people who are like toned and fit and trim, and they do a dip and they have more definition in their muscles and are really happy with the results. But had they not taken the before picture, maybe they wouldn't have been able to measure that with pants or measure that with a scale. I would suggest doing this 2 to 3 times a week. Mostly, I always do it, well, I've been doing it twice a week, and that's good, but I wouldn't do it every single day because it is a detox process and it may be a little bit harsh on your body. You also want to make sure that you're drinking lots of water the next day and before you go to bed too. So how do you get started? We have all of these oils in a package called the Slim and Tranquil package. They all come in 15 ml bottles except for the cell therapy. That one is a 5 ml bottle. There's approximately 250 drops per 15 ml bottle of essential oil. So you're not just paying $250 for 1 or 2 baths. It will get you about 35 baths. And you'll probably have a little bit more to use for other uses, especially the orange and tangerine, because you don't use as many drops for that. But this package is really a really great deal. You're saving about $70 buying them all together as one. Just the frankincense alone is worth about $90. So you're getting very high quality oils. There's a lot of different things that you can use them for. And if you want to learn more about that, you can ask me or jump on the next Oils 101 class. Also, it says on the bottom here that if you get 2 friends to join with you, you'll end up earning $100 back. And just ask the person who invited you today to kind of explain to you. But it's a great way to ask people to join you on an accountability. And right now we're offering a special thing for anybody who jumps on board with us tonight. And that is a accountability group. So you get access to all these 3 experts. Juliana is one of the leaders on our team. She's amazing. She's very, very knowledgeable in clean eating, health and nutrition, fitness. I can't wait to hear her tips for myself. And Alicia, she is a registered holistic nutritionist. Again, awesome resource. So basically what you're going to have is a private Facebook group with all 3 of us. You're going to be able to post before and after pictures. You're going to be able to ask questions, privately message us, anything you need. We're going to be posting recipes, workout tips, nutrition tips, essential oil tips, all for you guys. So this is, and we're also going to be celebrating. We're going to celebrate success. it's not just for people who want to do the baths. It's also for anybody who's already a distributor or on the weight management products. If you're on a 150 auto ship, you can join our group. And also you can offer this group to friends who want to get on the next webinar and learn about skinny dipping. So I think that's all for now. But I do encourage you to get in touch with the person who invited you. I'm going to open up the lines to see if anybody has any questions. And hopefully you learned something today. And if you haven't already, jump on the next class next week. And we will keep sharing as we learn. And now I just have to figure out how to do this again.